everybody, it's JimJ 1911. We are here at NRAAM 2023 in Indy. And as you can see, there are a ton of people milling about, ready to go in. So we're gonna head in, we're gonna see what we can find for our day one to bring to you so that we can be your eyes and ears on the ground and you can see what the convention has to offer this year. So let's head in and see who we can talk to. One of the stops I was really excited to make here at NRA was at the EAA booth because yesterday I saw on the back of the paper map this ad for EAA, and they have this really cool concept gun right in the middle of the ad. And so I was like, all right, I've got to go hunt down my friend Chase at EAA and find out exactly what is going on with this gun. So I have Chase. He has the gun, and I'm going to let him tell us, what do you have here?
So this is our new Gerson MC-14T. This is our gun. We've kind of nicknamed it the solution because it has the solution to a problem that a lot of people have. There's a hand strength issue in this industry where a lot of people can't physically rack slides, so we made it a lot easier for everybody. Simply tip a barrel up, drop a round in, close the barrel. It's a double action, single action gun, so you can fire it, or if you want to, you can thumb the hammer. Slide still cycles like a normal firearm, but the whole idea is the tip-up barrel. We did this. Anybody can run this gun. If you have a hand strength issue, you have arthritis, you're older, doesn't matter, anybody can run this.
Yeah.
And then you have the whole demographic of people who aren't comfortable with the idea of a round in the chamber, carrying it or leaving it salt. You can literally leave it tipped up, like in a drawer, in a safe, whatever, pull it out, drop a round in, close it, now you're ready to go.
Yeah.
We kind of want to step further with that though. We did this accessory that actually holds a round in the bottom of the mag, slide on, right in there, ready to go. Round out, just drop it right in your hand. It's that simple.
That is so cool.
So I even let you try that.
Okay, so I didn't even, when I saw this gun, I didn't even realize
that's a secret trick we didn't tell anybody about.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it with this.
Tip it up.
Okay, and then just
slides right in and pulls up. That easy. Literally 2 seconds, you learn how to do it.
Oh my gosh. So is this magnetic? How does that hold that in there?
So it's, you can kind of see it on camera. It's a cutout inside their little detent.
Yep.
So the round just slides, they pull a round out.
Yeah.
And it just slides right in and it holds it. And we've drop tested it, thrown them around, they hold just fine.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can see trying to pull it out.
Really cool, yeah.
It's kind of hard. So if you dump that one out in your hand, you just slide it right in, it comes right off, that easy.
Oh my gosh, that is really cool. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is chambered in 380. And so what's coming next? Like, are you going to be doing other calibers in this?
Possibly down the road. We're going to really get this one going first.
Yeah.
This is the two-tone model. The black ones will be the first one shipping basically end of the month. Then you'll have the two tones. This one is behind you is the dark earth model. We've got some like prettier guns in gold and some black guns with gold accents and things like that. So we've got a lot of options there. After that, we may explore some other things down the road. That's kind of up in the air right now because some of that's is going to depend on a redesign of the gun.
Right.
Because you'll have to differentiate some things for some other calibers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I can tell you right now, like the sights are amazing. We've got the 3 white dots, so it looks like they're going to be really easy to use. Such a user-friendly gun, and I mean, this feels good in my hand.
Even the grips, we've taken them and radiused them down, so you still got some texture there, but it's not overly aggressive. Because I like an aggressive grip. I mean, that's just me.
I do too, yeah.
But a lot of people, especially in the demographic that's aimed at, especially older people with thinner hands, things like that, you don't have that issue anymore.
Yeah.
It's not going to tear anybody's hands up.
It's very ergonomic to just automatically have the pad of your pointer finger right there in that. And I see also we've got a rail, so
we do.
I mean,
you got a rail, so if somebody wants a light or a laser, we're actually playing around with some optic mounts that come over the top, so you can run a red dot on top as well.
Wow, That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm really glad that we stopped in.
Absolutely.
And talked to you. Just seeing this funky magazine is like even worth it.
That's the coolest party trick ever right there.
Yeah, that was really cool. And I didn't even see that part in the ad or when I was talking to Chase preliminarily before the video. So that was like a surprise.
That's it. Got to keep something in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's the cherry on top. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chase.
Yeah, no
I really
problem.
appreciate it. And, you know, we're going to see when we can get our hands on one of these. We'll have to do a review of it and let you know how it shoots. But this is just such a cool concept. Make sure you keep your eyes out for this. And, yeah, we're gonna move along. But thank you again, Chase. This is really awesome.
No problem.
All right, so we ran across another really cool little product here, and this is definitely something that we don't want to miss. I am with my friend Kim at Samson, and so she's going to tell us a little bit about what this product is. So go ahead and explain.
Sure. So this is our Field Survivor. It is a critical tool for your rifle. We have all the tools you need in here to get your rifle back in action in the field. Comes right out of the grip. We make it for a variety of grips for the AR-15 and the AK-47. So we have a patented twisting mechanism here so it doesn't just fall out while you're using it. So you twist it open, pull it out, and you have everything that you need to get your rifle back in working action. We have a bore brush here for bore cleaning with a cable to pull it through. We have a carbon scraper, an ampule filled with one field lube. We have a sight adjustment tool. There is a broken shell extractor here, and a variety of other things that you can use for getting your rifle back in working order.
That's really cool because that's going to go with you wherever your rifle goes.
Exactly.
I mean, so you've automatically got it. And so, okay, so what grip style is this going to fit?
So this fits mil-spec grips, it fits the Hogue grip, there's a variety of others that it fits, Magpul, MOE grips, fits all A2 pistol grips and a variety of others.
Wow, that is really cool. I mean, this is just, it's such a simple concept, but it's like, you don't see this.
It's like the Swiss Army knife for your rifle.
Exactly, yeah. You just don't, you don't just see this everywhere. So this is a really cool idea. It just seems like something everybody should automatically have.
I would agree.
Honestly, you know, like, so, well, I really appreciate it, Kim. This was really cool. I'm glad we like happened across this, and you know, this is just something that, I don't know, it's almost like a first aid kit for your AR, right?
Yeah.
So you should always have one. All right, well, thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you very much.
All right, we are here at this impressive SIG display at NRA, but I have to tell you, you all know my love for my new Rose that I just got a few weeks ago. And guess what I found? I found an entire display dedicated to my beloved Rose. So I'm here with my friend Hannah. Hannah is going to tell us a little bit. You know, I didn't go a lot into the details about the additional benefits that come with having a Rose, but Hannah's going to tell us some of the cool things. If you have one, what else are you able to tap into? What resources could you tap into?
Yeah, so my name is Hannah Bilodeau. I'm the Director of Training for Sig Sauer. And I want to talk to you guys through what the Rose program offers, because it is more than just product. We're building a community of new gun owners, and gun owners that have been in the community for a while are welcome to join us as well. So the Rose package itself is a package. It comes with the firearm. You can choose either 380 or a 9mm compensated. It comes with a Vaultex safe. It comes with 5 dummy rounds, a magazine loading assister, and 2 magazines. And then it comes with a training card, which I'm going to grab for you. And our training card here, if you scan in on the QR code, it will bring you up to some rudimentary training videos that Lena has created for the community. And that's stuff such as dry fire, things that you can do in the home to get comfortable with your firearm prior to even entering the range. So it's a really good program to teach people how to be safe and confident, first and foremost, and be able to take that transition into the range itself.
Yeah, and you know, that's always the bottom line. I've said it a million times. if I've said it once, it is all about having that gun be an extension of your body. And I think that with the program you guys have implemented, that will help any new or existing shooters just become more familiar and more comfortable with their firearms. So that's really cool. And seriously, you can't go wrong with this gorgeous display. I mean, I just love it.
Yeah,
I really love all the pink tones, and
if your followers haven't already, I would encourage you guys to join the Rose Facebook group. They get a lot of exclusives, offerings into the community. Also, we have a ton of Rose stuff for sale on the Sig Sauer website. We have concealment garments that we partnered with Arrowhead Tactical. We have Rose shirts. We have lots of swag that you see here. One of our holster partners for the Rose product is Crossbreed Holsters. So lots of things going on with the Rose program itself. So yeah, check out those two places, the Rose Facebook group and the Rose genre on the Sig Sauer site.
Yeah, it's like a whole little community, so a whole Rose family.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Hannah.
Of
I really
course.
appreciate your time. And we're going to go check out the rest of Sig's display and see what we can find. So let's go. All right, so we are here at another great exhibit at NRA in 2023. I am at the ESS exhibit, and I'm with my new friend Chris, and I just happened along upon this. I'm always looking for new, better shooting glasses. I think I may have found a really great solution. So Chris, please, first of all, tell me, what does ESS stand for?
So ESS stands for Eye Safety Systems. We are a holistically rated protective eyewear brand, and the nucleus and the core of our business, Jenny, is about protecting people's eyes. All of our products are rated to a mil-spec ballistic impact standard. And if, for those of you out there who aren't familiar, that mil-spec was created by the government. It's a very high standard of eye protection. And the next closest level of eye protection that exists out there commercially available is your ANSI level of eye protection. So the ANSI level compared to the mil-spec is night and day. The mil-spec is a much higher head and shoulders level above the ANSI standard. And so all of our products are made to meet those standards, and one of the main functions of our business here at ESS is providing eye protection to our armed forces, military, Army, Marine Corps, airmen. And so the government has its own ballistic eyewear standard, again called the mil-spec, and it is basically 660% greater than the ANSI, your OSHA ANSI protective eyewear standard. So we have a host of products from eye shields and sunglasses. We also do goggles, all ballistically rated. We have interchangeable lenses, and I'll give you a quick demo here. This is our flagship model eye shield, the cross blade.
This is so cool.
And basically, it's a little lens cam at the top of the lens. You unseat it from the brow of the frame, and then the lens pops out. Really easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, and to install it, it's just a quick, take I'll try and show the audience here, but you just put the corners of the lens in, you reseat that lens to the brow, and then you just rock the little deadbolt lever back in, and that lens is back in the frame nice and secure.
Solid, yeah.
And so we have a multitude of products well suited for obviously our military, but also for commercial shooters, competitive shooters, anyone who's really doing a dangerous job, law enforcement. We also make fire goggles, structural rated fire goggles and wildland fire goggles.
Wow.
So eye protection is the core of our business. It's what we do, and we have been doing this for 25 years. So this is ESS's 25th anniversary this year. So,
and I was going to ask, tell me about the beginning of this business.
So ESS was the first company to create a mil-spec ballistic eye shield, and it was our ICE. This is the ICE eye shield. It's 25 years old. It's still in our line. But this was the first mil-spec ballistic eye shield that passed the government's stringent ballistic standards, and it was the first eye shield to be certified on the government's, what they call their APEL, the Authorized Protective Eyewear list, to be provided to servicemen. and it has a long-standing history. There have been thousands of service members who have worn our ice, or our crossbow was kind of the next iteration of that product, and our most recent iteration and our kind of coolest looking eye shield is our cross blade.
Yeah, those are super cool looking. They're very eye-catching. Get it? So, okay, I didn't know. Can you tell everybody quickly about what is the testing like to get something like this passed?
It's aggressive. It's very aggressive. To pass the government's stringent mil-spec ballistic standards, it is a long process to kind of get a product like this tested by the government, third-party independently tested, and ultimately to be certified not only by the government, but by a third party to pass and get onto this APEL list. So
not everybody can achieve that.
Not everyone is, and it's very expensive. The independent testing to certify, the ballistics and the optics as well. The optics are also a huge part of the program, not only the protection side, but when you look through the lens, that you're not getting distortion.
Right.
And all of these things come into play in that testing methodology by the government. Not only do you have to have the ballistic side, but you have to have the optics nailed so that you're not getting distortion.
Right.
And so it's an extensive process. It's not a business that every business is well suited to chase.
Yeah.
But what we do protecting eyes for servicemen, it's an honorable mission. And it's one that we started on 25 years ago, and it's one that we take extremely seriously today. And throughout the show, we have service members coming by telling me all the time, hey, I wore this in Afghanistan 20 years ago, and it's really humbling as an employee of our company to really shake hands with these guys, the protectors of our country, and try and show them that we care about protecting them.
Yeah. Well, and it's probably really easy to, just lose sight of when you're in the day-to-day of this. You don't see the end result of all the people that it's helping.
Yes.
So it's nice to be able to have that feedback too.
It is. It's really great to be here at the NRA show and shake hands with the civilians, former service members, law enforcement community here, and let them know that we care about their eyes and protecting their future memories. Because eyesight is one of our most priceless, senses.
Right.
It cannot be replaced. And once it's gone, it's gone forever.
Yeah. Well, Chris, this is amazing. So I don't know, which one do you think would look best on me?
I kind of think you're a crossblade.
Okay, we're gonna try this on. Okay, so you guys tell me if you like this. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the like on the video. Okay. These are really comfortable.
Thank you.
I like this.
And don't forget to check us
out.
This is
cool.
At ESS iPro on Instagram. Our website. You can come to our website and take a look at any of our products. That's www.essipro.com.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, Jenny.
It's been great.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. All right, well, we're going to head out. We're going to check out some more of what's at the show. We have barely even scratched the surface, so we're going to keep going. All right, another exhibit we have found here at NRA 2023 is Hoffner Knives. Now, these knives really caught my eye. They are just absolutely gorgeous, beautifully done. I came up to the table and I thought, you know what? These knives, I think you could give other bigger knife companies a run for their money.
I believe so, because we're not just a beautiful knife, we're a beautiful knife with a system, a great system. So I designed my knife to wear opposite side of the pistol, although the clip is ambidextrous, but it's point down in the pocket, so if I do have like a gun grab, I can just snap the knife and cut the gun grab off. But in this point down position, it's the perfect grip tap rack, reload tap rack to work with the pistol, not just defend it, but I can defend it in a crowd, no shots fired, right? In a heavy crowd of unarmed people. They can't take my gun because they would have to reach through that blender. So it all starts with that snap The hard stop of the handle causes the blade to deploy. So if I just block, they skin themselves on my block. But if I sweep, they have to reach through my blender to get me, but I can still jab or thrust, sweep, jab, thrust in that powerful grip. I can transition point forward, back to point down, point forward, using these index divots, that's what they're for. But I might go point forward just to close the blade, put it back in the pocket, or go impact weapon. Not everybody needs to be cut, or pain compliance. Take out the trash, son. But if it goes deadly force, it's just gross motor skill to that snap. So it's a very gross motor skill procedure, which is important when you're suddenly being attacked or pounded. But it's so simple to use. There's only block, sweep, jab, or thrust. So basically, I always tell everybody, if you'll dedicate just one episode of Wheel of Fortune to practicing the snap, and then those few techniques, by the final spin, you're a black belt.
Yeah. So you're probably all wondering, who is this larger than life, full of energy guy? This is Brian Hoffner, and he is here with Hoffner Knives. So Brian, tell me a little bit about your company. How did you get started?
Well, I started my company in 1985 as a training company and a holster company because as a cop in Houston, and I just retired last year after 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yay. And never got shot and never got indicted for doing my job.
Yay.
Thank goodness. I tell the young guys now, though, I enjoy these days because these are your good old days. But a good buddy, another cop, another good buddy of mine, got killed on the job. And then, I was always getting to the scene for citizens after the injury or whatever has been done, to make chalk lines, take pictures, do an investigation. So I started my training company so that others can learn how to defend themselves and to get the equipment to defend themselves. So, we all know that, it's good to know when the police are there in minutes when you just have seconds to live, or seconds to defend your life. So the knife, I've been teaching my knife system for many, many years. And so yeah, it's a great knife system. It's the best knife system there is. So about 12 years ago, I decided to design, engineer, and build the very best knife for the world's best defensive system, and hence the Hoffner knife.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun being able to provide the products to keep good Americans alive, to be able to defend their families, protect themselves, and that's why we're all here at NRA.
Yeah.
It's all part of the Constitution. It's our right as Americans to the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So we have to have the equipment to defend those rights. It's up to us as an individual.
Right.
It's not the government's job, it's not the policeman's job, it's our job to defend ourselves, protect our family, and defend those rights.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you tell me a little bit about the materials that you use?
Yeah, the steel is, I use different steels. This one is 440 chromium. Chromium is what makes steel a stainless steel. So we harden it to 56, 58 on the Rockwell, the HRC. And so it's a really good steel. And then the handle is very important. I use G10. We're masters at making really good handles with G10.
Yeah.
And and G10 is so tough, and it's really grippy. It won't absorb hand oils, so it's just a really good grip. And then you got to have your blade's got to lock open so it doesn't close on your fingers. So we've got the liner lock. So and then you want a clip that will definitely retain it in your pocket, and then ambidextrous, so you can have the same deployment system from two pockets. Come through that blender, right? So
Yeah.
but it's just a lot. It's important that we be able to defend ourselves, but it should be fun.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and here's one other thing I want to point out. So one of the things that I first noticed about this was, you know, we all have the habit, we put this in our pocket, right? So I'm gonna close this up and I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Well, I've got my clip exposed, and what happens? We get in the car, that seatbelt pulls on my clip and springs my clip. I have never felt a clip as strong as this clip.
Yeah,
this is an amazing clip. The clip alone would sell me on this knife.
It's a great clip, but you know, people do spring them and we just replace them.
Yeah.
All my knives are lifetime warranty, and the knife itself is the warranty. You don't need to save a receipt or anything, because I want you carrying my knife. I want you to believe in it. I want you to be a Hoffner Knife sheepdog. And we're going to ensure that through good customer service and a great product.
Yeah. Well, I'm convinced. So.
Well, and if that won't convince you, the beast will, right? Look at the spine on that bad boy.
Right.
So this is like the only knife that I know of in the world with a pry bar warranty. I built this as a cop and an active shooter instructor. I wanted to be able to carry a knife that we can pry the door, break and rate the glass, chop through the wall. So this will get your family out, you know, or get you into your family. So this is the beast. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
How thick is this right here?
It's 7/16. So, and
it is a beast.
It is a beast. It's good fun too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I heard somebody say, I think you were saying earlier, you can use those as kitchen knives.
Oh yeah, the hand spear is great for the kitchen.
Yeah.
I have some kitchen knives coming that'll be the same handle and same manipulation and everything.
Yeah.
No matter what knife you have in your hand, all my handles are the same. The index divots are the same. All your muscle memory is the same. So that'll be the same for the kitchen as well.
Okay. Now
you might as well have fun while cooking.
What's your website?
Hoffners.com, HOFFNERS.com.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah, good fun. So
awesome.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful NRA show. There's so many good people here.
Absolutely.
And the energy is great. And we're having a great time.
Yeah, we are too. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you.
This has been amazing. So, we're gonna hop along to the next booth. I don't know what that is yet, but
thanks
we're gonna
for
see
stopping.
what we can find. So, thank you, Brian.
All right, America.
We are here at the Lyman and Mark 7 booth at NRA, and I am with my friend Rick. I got to talk to Rick last year too, so it's exciting. It's like meeting up with old friends. But I came in and I asked him, I said, okay, what are your newest products? And we've got two really cool things to show you guys. So Rick, I'm gonna kind of let you take it over from here. What is this first press that you're going to be showing us today?
Yeah, so our first press here is something we released at SHOT Show this year. This is our Genesis. It's our all-in-one automated press. Out of the box, this is what you get. Fully automated system that comes with your case feeder, your vibratory bolt priming system around here, your powder measure, and it's a tri-ram tool head, so you're looking at little to no deviation in those powder drops. Now, on our new system, you can see here, very smooth operation. Everything runs on its own servo motor. You have rifle and pistol profiles on it, so you're able to adjust the height of that stroke. So you're increasing your output by adjusting for rifle or pistol.
Wow.
As far as
How many rounds would you say you could do in about an hour?
yeah, so this machine is capable from anywhere from say 2,000 to 2,500 rounds an hour, depending on if you're loading rifle or pistol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very capable machine. It's going to be it's going to gain a lot of interest in the PRS world with that new tri-ram tool that I talked about before. So.
Yeah. And that's just like, I love the fact that you can program multiple things in it and then just tell it, I want to do this one, and it does it.
Yeah, our new system has a ton of capabilities.
Wow.
Yeah, very user-friendly.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so you've got like half a dozen of these at your house. that you load on, right?
Almost there.
Almost, yeah, sure. All right, well, so this is the first one, okay? This is more of like the personal, what a personal press would look like for somebody.
Right, this is more of our consumer line, yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at what would be the more professional line of press. So we're gonna move over to that press next. All right, so press number 2. Rick, what do we have here?
All right, here we have Titan. This is our new commercial press. This thing can handle anywhere from 380 up to 338 Lapua rounds. Right now, as you see it, it's actually set up for a single feed 338 Lapua press.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 12-station press, and it's actually capable of dual feed configuration. So anything I talk about here can be used as you can double that output. All right.
Wow.
Same as Genesis, everything runs on its own servo motor, right? So you also have those rifle and pistol profiles. I can show you again. So that was rifle, here's pistol. Again, increasing that output. And then again, if you're running, say, pistol at 2,500 rounds an hour, but you have it set up for dual feed, you're looking at 5,000 rounds an hour there. So
I can't believe how quiet and smooth this is.
oh yeah, it's very quiet.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
it's incredible.
Yep, direct drive motor.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Wow, amazing. So, and you have some of these at your house too?
Only one of these so far.
Only one, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, these are really cool, Rick. So was this also debuted at SHOT Show then?
This was also debuted at
Okay,
SHOT Show,
so
yeah.
that's how new these are. I mean, these have only been out a couple months. So we're going to keep looking around here and see what we can see. But Rick, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be with us and show us these awesome presses. And we'll probably see you again next year.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, that was a really, really cool first day. I cannot believe some of the awesome things we got to see. So we are going to be back tomorrow for day 2 of this convention, and we're going to go back to our hotel, get a good night's sleep, and I look forward to talking to you all again soon.